In late December 2019, an outbreak of a mysterious pneumonia characterized by fever, dry cough, and fatigue and occasional gastrointestinal symptoms happened in a seafood wholesale wet market in Wuhan, China. The initial outbreak was reported in the market in December 2019. The market was shut down on January 1, 2020. The spread of the disease was rampant. Furthermore, the disease traveled to other countries. The first case reported in our country was on January 21, 2020. As of February 6, 2020, a total of 28,276 confirmed cases with 565 deaths globally were documented by WHO, involving at least 25 countries. The pathogen of the outbreak was later identified as a novel beta coronavirus.
March 2020, as the novel coronavirus escalated into a global pandemic, we, the teachers and students at Don Bosco Central School, IRINJALAKUDA, partially unaware of this raging situation in the rest of the world, were busy with the culmination of the school year. The award day celebration on March 10, 2020 was followed by the shocking declaration of the government that the schools should be closed down on an immediate effect. The world had come to a standstill. What at first seemed like a temporary emergency precaution quickly gave way to a new normal as students were forced to finish the school year remotely. Even the students of classes 10 and 12 were in a total dilemma whether they will be able to finish the board examinations which had already started. With the grace of God, they were finally able to accomplish the examination by the end of May. During the time later, schools were grappling with how or even whether they can safely reopen in June.
In June 2020, the school campus still seemed to be deserted. The lockdown around the state had compelled the educational institutions to cancel their classes. Initially, the educators, students, and even the parents were quite confused, and they didn't understand how to cope with the situation of the sudden crisis that compelled the closure of educational activities. Education is not just about classes, it is about interactions and mentoring of each student, and that is why the category that was supposed to be badly affected by this pandemic was the KG section. Kindergarten is considered as the official start of the child's education. It is the best time for a child to set the foundation of learning. Both the parents and teachers were in a bewildered state as how to proceed with the classes.
Hello, how are you? Yeah, tomorrow Albin's online classes are going to start. I don't know how I will make him sit for the classes. He can't even sit for 5 minutes at a stretch, and I'm worried like how I will make him hold pencil and how he will know about what school is.
I am LKG parent. I am worried about these online classes for these LKG kids. I don't know whether she will sit in front of mobile and watch the video. She doesn't know how to hold the pencil also. I am really tense about these online classes.
You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your ability. You are capable of anything. You can achieve any dream. Please don't limit yourself. Don't live your life limited. It's not all sadness and misery. Life's a challenge, but you will succeed. Take control of how you feel in best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you.
So, there we were, ready to take up any challenges that would pop up during this academic year. With the full-fledged support of our principal at every step, management, rigorous training provided, and not to leave any stone unturned, we were all set to begin the uncertain academic year with a method of teaching that was alien to us, and that was online classes. Online classes, the initiative taken to make the children get the DBCS experience and education being safe at home. However, this rose a question in every parent's mind, whether the overuse of electronic gadgets like mobiles and computers may harmfully obstruct the students' progress. The pros and cons of the online classes were overlooked, and the parents embraced the newness, realizing that one whole year of inactivity can hamper the brain development of the students, and teachers are the only people who can provide appropriate age stimulation. A move from a physical classroom to rooms in their homes, from where they hope to impart the same level of learning to the students, the teachers were fraught with challenges, uncertainty, and a lot of difficulties. Adapting to technology took time, but thankfully, with the setup of virtual studios at school and constant help of the technical team, the teachers were able to equip themselves with new skills in the realm of technology and were able to develop the quality of the video classes.
Understanding the need for a platform where students can interact with teachers, Google Meets were organized for every subject. Not to miss out, the term assessments and class tests too were conducted in order to assess the progress of the students regarding their academics, which were also conveyed to the parents through virtual open houses in every term.
At this juncture, I feel this year was filled with variety of experiences. Together with God's grace, our hard work, support of parents and students, we could traverse this pandemic year successfully.
Experience is the best teacher. Every obstacle is the best experience to learn from. We completed this academic year with lots of challenges. Let us learn to adapt the changes around us and progress ahead.
This year, we faced a new challenge, especially the educational field. The new normal, online education, saved our children's academic progress. That is, with the help of the school management, teachers, most importantly, parents. I believe we completed this year with utmost satisfaction, and also it was really fruitful.
This year opened us into a world of online education. I believe with the joint effort of our teachers, students and parents as well, we could make this year a fruitful one. So let's pray to God Almighty to bless us with another wonderful academic year so that we can rectify our errors and thrive for more and more success.
How can a student miss out colorful and vibrant events of the school life? Along with the curriculum, we did make effort to include the co-curricular events and thus made sure to celebrate all the important days and weeks. With lockdown, with social distancing, keeping with the COVID protocol, we managed to involve as many students as possible in all these events. The cooperation of the parents willing to accompany their wards to school and help us out with the programs is worth mentioning.
As As we all knew that the whole world is facing a pandemic situation due to COVID-19. In this situation, our schools and educational department has started online classes. Online classes gives us an opportunity to study like before without worrying about our safety. We definitely liked our online classes. Every week we used to have online Google Meet, which helps us to interact with teachers and was able to clear our doubts. Our online classes and sessions are completed quite well, thanks to all teachers for showing the dedication, support and patience.
Online classes has given us ample opportunities to exhibit our talents. We can download the videos and watch the classes of our convenient times. So we can complete our studies. As they are animation videos, we can watch them and we will never feel bored. Briefly saying, it's informative and helpful. And the weaker students can grasp the subjects more easily.
Initially, the new mode, schooling away from school, seemed to be a Himalayan task. But the reiterated efforts of our beloved teachers helped us get through, which brought us a bit closer to them.
The academic year was completely changed due to the pandemic. Everything was conducted online except the sports events. But even those were compensated with the on-campus coaching from the month of January, fulfilling all the COVID-19 protocols. The classes were conducted online and the teachers tried their best to teach us in the all possible ways.
It was hard in the beginning, to be honest, but we had to cope with it somehow. Online classes actually motivated me to pay extra focus on the classes and turn away from the distractions. Both teachers and students poured in extra efforts and even conducted cultural fests online, and this was quite admirable.
Our students of classes 10 and 12 finally returned to school after 7 months of learning through online classes at home. The school reopened partially following the mandatory protocols of the pandemic. The teachers revised the lessons in the class as they are getting ready for the board examination by the year end. The pre-board examinations were also conducted in the school auditorium, maintaining the social distancing. The COVID-19 pandemic has affected many sectors of global society, and sports have been no stranger to this reality. Lockdown is also distancing our children from the daily training, and the loss of performance capacity reduces the future competitiveness and psychological capacity. Although lockdown limits the opportunity to do sport outdoor, the school had adequately designed for the students to do workouts at home. To enhance the physical and mental abilities of the students, the on-campus coaching for sports began from the month of January.
നമസ്കാരം. സമാനതകളില്ലാത്തൊരു വർഷമാണ് ചൈനയിലുള്ള ഒരു കുഞ്ഞൻ വൈറസ് ഈ ലോകത്തെ മുഴുവൻ നിസ്തരമാക്കിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു വർഷം, ഒരു അക്കാഡമിക് ഇയർ കടന്നു. നമ്മുടെ ഡോൺ ബോസ്കോ സ്കൂളിലെ ടീച്ചർമാരെയും ഫാദർ പ്രിൻസിപ്പലിനെയും എല്ലാം ഞാൻ പ്രത്യേകമായിട്ട് അഭിനന്ദിക്കുകയാണ്. കാരണം നമ്മുടെ ഓൺലൈൻ ക്ലാസ് വളരെ ഭംഗിയായിട്ട് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് കൃത്യതയോടുകൂടി എത്തിക്കാനും ഒരു ദിവസം 3-4 ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ വെച്ച് അത് വളരെ സിസ്റ്റമാറ്റിക് ആയിട്ട് നല്ല രീതിയിൽ നടക്കാനായിട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞു എന്നുള്ളത് വളരെ ചാരിതാർത്ഥ്യജനകമായിട്ടുള്ളൊരു വസ്തുതയാണ്. സമാനതകളില്ലാത്തൊരു വർഷമാണ് കഴിഞ്ഞൊരു വർഷം. പക്ഷെ ആ വർഷത്തെ ആ പ്രതിസന്ധിയെ നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും ഒരുമിച്ച് നിന്നപ്പോൾ അത് നല്ല രീതിയിൽ തരണം ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞു എന്നുള്ളത് വളരെ സന്തോഷകരമായിട്ടുള്ളൊരു വസ്തുതയാണ്. ഇന്ന് എല്ലാവരും മാസ്കും ധരിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് നടക്കുന്ന ഒരു കാലഘട്ടമാണ്. എങ്കിൽ കൂടിയും നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂള് വളരെ വിജയത്തിന് നമ്മുടെ ടീച്ചേഴ്സും എല്ലാവരുടെയും സഹകരണം കൂടിയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ഒത്തൊരുമിച്ച് നിൽക്കാൻ കഴിയുന്നത് വളരെ സന്തോഷം വ്യക്തമാക്കിക്കൊണ്ട് എല്ലാവർക്കും നന്മകൾ നേർന്നുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ നിർത്തുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
And here we are to the end of this academic year with much satisfaction and joy that we were able to provide the maximum to our students in our best way possible.
I'm an LKG parent. I was much worried in the beginning about the online classes. I thought my son could not adapt this method. but slowly he started enjoying his classes, doing activities, also started learning new skills. The teachers conducted Google Meet every week, which helped them to interact with the teachers and their classmates. Now he is able to write all the letters and numbers independently. I am extremely happy. Thanks to all the teachers for their effort and hard work for bringing school atmosphere to every child's home.
This academic year, I was really tensed about her studies. We know that students, especially studying in KG classes, has to learn a lot from their school, from their teachers and also from their friends. But the situation was very worst. Initially, to be frank, it was very tough to handle the online classes, but somehow we managed. I would like to congratulate the teachers of Don Bosco Central School who completed their academic portions timely in online classes. And they have also conducted some cultural activities in online mode. And finally, altogether, I feel very happy because now she can do her own tasks and also she loves studying. Thank you so much.
All of us have learned that it's more important than ever to stay connected with each other and with our natural world. As the pandemic has shown, we make a crucial contribution ensuring continuity of learning and supporting the mental health and well-being of our students. May God bless us all, and let's hope that we have a peaceful academic year 2021-22, filled with the laughter and energetic spirit of our students.
Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami Jerusalem yami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami
Dear members of the staff, beloved parents, and my dear students, as the academic year 2021 comes to an end, let's gratefully remember all the wonderful things that happened during this year. A year filled with a lot of uncertainties, anxieties, new learning experiences, and many accomplishments. We recognize and reflect upon the hard work, required flexibility, patience, and success that our staff, parents, and students have achieved collectively. As a collaborative team, we value the importance of building strong relationships with home and school. And we appreciate the support that we have received from all our stakeholders as we embarked on a new journey of distant education through online classes. The outbreak of COVID-19 has showed us that change is inevitable. The scale and the rapidity with which all of us had to respond to school closure and the fundamental shift in all aspects of teaching was unparalleled. I was tasked with the responsibility of leading this transition and was thrust into the role of guiding and helping the faculty, students, and parents how to cope with a situation that was highly uncertain and demanding. The most sought after choice for the attempt at continued education was being digital. While we had to equip and adjust a few procedures and protocols in the school, our transition to virtual learning has been seamless. Teachers were able to engage in a few days of professional training prior to the start of the year that included learning about various technology tools, high-quality curricular programs, and health and safety guidelines. With the distant learning in place since the reopening of school in June 2020, it's with sincere gratitude and appreciation that I thank our teachers, students, and parents for the tremendous work that has been done over the past few months. We overcame the obstacles together and we worked hard to do what is best for our kids. Ultimately, the greatest lesson that COVID-19 can teach humanity is that we are all in this together. This academic year has been quite unique. We stood strong and brave in the midst of a pandemic, and we watched as the world tried to save lives, find a cure or vaccine. The secret of change is to focus all of our energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. As we come to the end of the academic year, with COVID-19 still rampant around, we at Don Bosco Central School IRINJALAKUDA took on the Jerusalem Challenge, an old gospel hymn to conclude the academic year, to show the world that we struggled and stumbled and never gave up, and move forward with a new hope of better future. No matter how much fall on us, we keep plowing ahead. That's the only way to keep the roads clear. Thank you, one and all. May God bless you all.